Okay, go. Yeah.
For you, baby.
Are you kidding me? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel and clicking on today's video. As you may know, we recently had a Valentine's Day BOGO, so of course you know I had to take advantage of that. And in today's review, we're going to be trying the orange Cranthony flavor, which is a orange and cranberry mix. So let's not waste any time and get straight into the review. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this review going with the tub design. Orange Cranthony, inspired by Cran'thony, who is a content creator who actually did something pretty cool to get his own flavor. So he actually drank and documented his journey of drinking G Fuel for 365 days, a full year. And because of, reaching that milestone, G Fuel decided to give him his own flavor, which I think is a pretty dope idea. And I like how they give a platform to the content creators who advertise their product and, love G Fuel like I do. So please give me a sponsorship, man. I've been drinking it every day, I promise. But anyway, enough of that. So yeah, pretty cool tub design. Obviously, a lot of oranges and cranberries on the tub to, get that vibe of the orange Cranthony flavor. I really like it. So yeah, it's really cool how all the fruits are flowing, like gushes of water or whatever of the juice there. Yeah, really nice. Orange, red, yellow vibes, really cool. Obviously you have the ingredients list. Really nice tub. Not one of my favorite designs, but I am not complaining. It's one of the first orangey tubs in my tower, so it's going to look really nice. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. As always, finger in the little notch. You see how there's a little indent there? So get your fingernail in there, and then boom. Should easily slice up all the way around, and then you can crack it open. There we go. Get this protective covering off, like so. Oh no, it ripped in half. That's less than ideal. There we go. Quick look at the powder inside. It looks a little flaky right now, which is interesting. Maybe I need to give it a little shake. There we go. Still looks pretty ordinary. You really can't tell much of a difference between the orange Cranthony and then any other powder. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the flavor. Scooper is right there, which is nice. Gotta dig it out a little bit. Jesus, okay. As always, you gotta get rid of the excess powder in the scooper. Tapping it a couple times, and there we go. And as I always mention in my videos, guys, this top half of the scooper is for water bottle use if you want to funnel it into a water bottle, but obviously I use my G Fuel shakers, so I can go ahead and remove that like so. You're just gonna clip it and then twist, and it comes off easy as that. And now your scooper is ready for one full scoop of the orange Cranthony. So let's go ahead and put this down for 1 second while I clean up the desk. It's a little bit powdery right now. Much better, nice clean working surface. So as you can see, I have my winter white shaker with 16 fluid ounces of water ready to go with a couple ice cubes to keep it nice, cool and refreshing. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and give the orange Cranthony powder a little bit of a smell test just to see. Nothing out of the ordinary with this. It gives me a very similar vibe to Rainbow Sherbet, just from a smell standpoint. Maybe a little bit of the Pewdiepie flavor too, since it is cranberry in there. But yeah, really nice, pleasant smell. Nice, sweet hints to the smell of the powder, but we're not here to smell the powder, we're here to taste it. So let's go ahead and get into mixing our very own serving of the orange Cranthony. So get your scooper that we already prepped up, and then go ahead and go fishing for some powder. Now, I do recommend that you don't try and over scoop it, create a little mountain of powder over the top, just because that can make your Gfuel a little bit chalky and a little bit powdery. So one flat full serving is what I normally go for. So let's go ahead and put that into our shaker. Boom, easy as that. Close up the powder because it's always good practice to keep it closed. There we go. And as you can see, lovely, lovely orange vibes there as the powder dissolves into our shaker. There's only one thing left to do now, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a shake session. So I recommend 1 to 1.5 minutes for every shake session I do. So let's go ahead and get into it right now. All right, boys, shake session is complete. We have the shaken up orange Cranthony here, looking really, really nice red orange vibes. Let's go ahead and do a quick smell test of the shaken up formula. Here we go. Really nice smell, a little bit more tart. Can smell be tart? Okay, smell can be tart. All right, we've established that, but yeah, it's really nice. A little bit more tart, as I said, than the powder, but giving off definitely some Pewdiepie vibes. Oh, but the orange is still really prominent, which is nice. So it's like Pewdiepie orange a little bit. I'm honestly expecting Pewdiepie mixed with stonks, like blood orange. That's pretty much what this flavor should theoretically taste like, because it is orange and cranberry, right? So if we can get a Pewdiepie orange mix, that would be amazing. So done delaying it any further, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and try some of the orange Cranthony. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. As always, please let me know in the comments what flavor you're sipping on while watching this review. And here we go, orange Cranthony. It's really good, man. You can definitely taste the Pewdiepie, vibe in there. It's very subtle, I would say. I think the orange is definitely the stronger half of the flavor combination with this flavor. But the cranberry gets you at the end. It's a little bit of a bite on the back of the tongue, as I mentioned, but yeah, it has that like tart element of some of the other sour flavors, like sour phaseberry, but very dialed down. Don't get me wrong, it's not sour as much as those flavors, but you still get that little bit of that little bite. Once the drink leaves your mouth, you get that little bit of a sour tart note at the back, which is really nice. I like that. From my other reviews that I like when the flavors have those little multi-layered elements to them, but yeah, but it's really good. I mean, the orange is very prominent. So, if you're a big fan of orange stuff, definitely cop this flavor. It's pretty much blood orange or stonks with a little bit of lingonberry or the Pewdiepie flavor coming through at the end. And that's a really good combination. I think, they're two very citrusy, vibey fruits, and they complement each other really well in this flavor, man. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm trying to think of it. This flavor does seem familiar. It does honestly feel a little bit like the orange Gatorade flavor, if you've ever had that. So just imagine that with a little bit more of cranberry involved. So it's pretty much orange Gatorade with a little bit of cranberry at the end. But it's a really good flavor, man. I'm really glad I copped this. Even though it was part of the BOGO, so, even though it was part of the BOGO, so a little bit lower stakes, it's still really good and definitely a candidate for a 40 servings for me personally. So I really do like that. Let's go ahead and move on to the ratings now, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is a really great flavor. Nothing too extraordinary, as I mentioned before. It's just like a good rotation flavor. It's a flavor that you can come back to once, twice a week and know what you're getting, but you don't need to worry about being too sour, being too sweet. It's just like that ordinary rotation flavor, which is really good. I like it. So in terms of rating, definitely, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.99, ladies and gentlemen. Just outside of the 8 category range, but I'm confident with that score. Really good. Definitely go try some orange Cranthony, and you really won't be disappointed if you're into the orange flavor profile that Gfuel offers. But as I mentioned, a little bit of a cranberry Pewdiepie infusion going on there. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you're gonna cop some orange Cranthony down below in the comment section. But that pretty much wraps up the review. Thank you so much for tuning in today. As always, have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.